Good morning, traders. How are you doing today? Welcome to the live trading session this morning. Today is June 5th, 7:28 a.m. my time. Got just a couple minutes before the market opens, and we are going to be looking at a couple of oversold companies today. JD being one, starting to show signs of upward momentum from that $29 level. Last couple of days, it's up 5%, with still a possibility for it to go up about 16% on there. So definitely check that out. Turn down my alerts. He's okay, Mom. Mara looking like it's going up. Has a little dip. Nothing crazy. Actually a big dip this morning. That's exactly what we wanted. That way we can get into some positions here. Market opens in just a moment. 2091. Going back to some previous levels, we're going to see what Mara does today. Pretty excited about that. AM also showing signs of some upward momentum from that support level. Where it is now, potential to make about a 4% profit. Carvana also trailing up from that support level. Could be a nice opportunity to buy at a cheap price. Definitely a swing trade on that one. DDOG also trying to go back up. Could go up 13% potentially. DE definitely in the middle between oversold and trying to find that support. Intel still at that support level. JD rising. It's up 2% after hours. And the market is officially open. The market is officially open, guys. So Mara may just sell off because Bitcoin is selling off right now. Yes, it is. No, that's okay. We want to wait for this bounce, and then once this bounce is confirmed, we get a nice support level, say down back at 71,000, then we may consider buying Mara again. Right now we're just waiting for Bitcoin to curl over, sell off a little bit, and then come back. Mara selling off. So for all of you who locked in profits yesterday during our morning live stream or at any point in the day, congratulations to you. It's a huge spike up. BTC, Bitcoin. Okay, nice green candle. And I'm not even sharing. Didn't even share my links. Didn't even share my links, man. Oh yeah, Bitcoin rising fantastically. Look at that crashing. We are going to wait for confirmation on this. Ready to buy. Hope you guys are all having a great day. Oh, that 2054 mark would have been perfect. Yeah, we're gonna have to split screen this. Go to grid, go to 2 charts, and then we're gonna throw BTC in here. Slowly going down. Watching the dip. There it comes. Oh, big push up from 2064. I was thinking it'd go all the way back up now that it's hitting that EMA line. It'll also come down more too. Be aware of that. Yep, look at that. Hello, welcome. Welcome to the live stream. Thank you for spending part of your day with us. Gonna be looking at trading Mara again today, of course. Again. Just makes sense to me, guys. It just makes sense to me, that's all. Morning live trading. Paste my link. Still going down slightly. Main chat. And everyone. This might be the rally here. Maybe. Want to get in at a low price. 2052 is pretty low. Now it can come down even lower, so that's what we're being cautious of. We're watching Bitcoin to show signs of support, signs of obviously a reversal in the right direction. Selling off a little bit today, which is fine with us. We can get in at a better price point. As you can see here, coming down to this previous resistance level, which is now a support level. Making newer highs, higher highs and higher lows yesterday. Now we're just waiting to see this bounce back. Good morning. Good morning. How are we doing today? We're just waiting for that bounce back, guys. It's going to be nice. It's going to be a nice run. We can get that bounce back even from 2035 up to 2111. That's a 3.5–4% profit there. Now it's selling off nicely. Yes. This is exactly what we want to see. Bitcoin with a huge gap down from 70,900 to 70,878. Now I'm not sure how this is going to correlate, that huge gap down with Mara. There we go, pushing down. Now we could have shorted Mara being so high up. That would have been a good idea to do. But you have to have $2,000 or more, and you have to have a margin account open before you can consider doing that. Good morning, Tina. Good morning. How are you doing today? We're going to be looking into trading Bitcoin. Well, actually, Mara again. Bitcoin had a nice sell-off, and now we're seeing if that ends its sell-off, and we're going to start seeing some major moves up, or if this is just a fake out. Because this thing can start dropping like a fly. There we go, starting to drop again. Good morning, good morning. How are we all doing today? Links are spread across the platforms of over 70,000 members. Tina says, I'm ready. Yeah, all right. Now we're basically just waiting for Bitcoin to finish doing what it's doing this morning. Usually the first 30 minutes, it's trying to find its true direction. It's also in the first hour or so is the most volatility of the market. So selling off like this is great. It's a good opportunity for us. It's hitting our support levels on Mara. Doesn't mean that it necessarily has to do anything, because this does go off of Bitcoin in a way. So when Bitcoin finds its support, then we will better understand where Mara support is. Now it does look like it's trying to find that support at 70,881. But as far as previous support levels, I mean, you can see them as far down here as 70,745. So this thing is way, way overbought. And we knew that. We knew that. That's why we're waiting for this pullback to happen. Huge pullback this morning from Bitcoin. Now we're just waiting for this to stabilize a little bit. As you can see here, it may come back down to these $19 levels, which would be okay for us. Mara showing a small breakout here. Now it could be a fake out. Could be legit. As you can see, Mara's not moving that much. And here we go. It's gonna break back down. It's selling off. So as it continues to sell off, we're gonna wait for confirmation. We're gonna get this company at a very good price. $20.36 isn't too bad of a price. About a 4% swing. It's already down about 4%. So it keeps making lower highs and lower lows. We don't want to be careful with this. That's weird how that candle did that. Huge fake out there. Now Bitcoin may just continue selling off for a majority of the day. Seeing that it was at those $70 levels before. I mean, it's about to hit this mark here. That's one support level, I guess, that you can see right off the bat. Right there, that's a support. Looks like it's actually bouncing off of it. Could be just another fake out though. $20.28, $20.27. Good morning, hello, welcome. Welcome to the live stream. Okay, it's pushing up slightly. Mars going down while Bitcoin pushes up. So I think it is delayed. It's experiencing this at a later point, which is good for us. Still selling off. So I had this green candle here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 candles down. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that nice pull up. That's going back down. We don't want to invest in something that's continuously going down. Even if we miss a piece of it as it rises, look how far we are from where we were a minute ago when we thought it would rise. Right, it's already down another 50 cents. So what we're doing is just waiting for confirmation that this is actually going to bounce and move up in our direction, in our favor. Because right now it's going back to previous areas, and it broke our trend line. Our trend line is no longer relevant. But we can play off of this candle going from 19, from here to here is 6%, but from here to here is 10%. So if we're patient and we wait for confirmation, then we'll be able to play off of this very nicely. Good staying here, honey.
Okay.
There we go. We got a bounce at $20. Now, I do not expect you guys to follow along with my trades. Just showing you this for educational purposes, so be aware of that. So we got a nice green candle right here, showing indications of an upward trend now. As you can see, Bitcoin is struggling a little bit. It may make newer lows before it makes newer highs, so be aware of that. Got $400 invested at an average price of $20.23. Now I'm wondering if this is that first candle right here, this first red one. And then we're going to see signs of the green candle, the second green candle, going to shoot up. And then we're going to see signs of that red candle again. Like, I'm wondering if it's behind exactly one candle. It's kind of my thought process. It's delayed by like one candle or something. So there goes the big green candle up. And then we'll have that red candle back down. Or is it correlating with actual Bitcoin? I don't know. I don't think it is. After watching it for a couple of days, pretty sure it's exactly 2 tickers behind now. Because this is the green candle here for this one. It still needs the red candle to come down, and then this next green candle is what I'm thinking. Because this one here is this one. The next one, green, is this one, and then there's a red one in between that, and then green, and then red again. So we're going to test out my theory and see. Like, this one should come down, or maybe not. Maybe it's just going to go up with Bitcoin. I know there's a correlation, but I'm trying to figure out exactly what that correlation is, so we have a better understanding of where this company is going, or where this stock can potentially go. There has to be some sort of a pullback in a minute, because there was a pullback here. I think it's still experiencing this long green candle. So it's coming down now. This is coming down. It should be dang near close to where 2006 was. It's kind of odd, right? That it's not. There we go. It's coming down now. It's following that red candle. Now this is extremely risky, guys, because this company can still go down much more. Go back down to 2006. It can go back down to 1940. So I want you guys to be aware of that, okay? We experienced a real red candle today, so we're just waiting for that pullback to happen. Doesn't mean it has to. Doesn't mean it has to recover. This could have been our biggest play today, a 2% move, and it can continue to sell off. So definitely be aware of that. Hello, welcome to the live stream. Right now we have about $400 in Mara at 2023. And for all of you that are new and just joining for the first time, we do this every single morning, Monday through Friday at market open. Now Mara is selling off big time. So is Bitcoin. This all happened in the morning. From the second the market opened, it had a small little pull up and then it reversed, which is pretty typical for companies like this. As you can see, Mara opened and has sold off already 4%. Had a huge dip and then a pullback up. We're going to see what this does. Now, let's look at Bitcoin at a bigger picture real quick. Hold on one second. One second, guys. Green, pink, green, green, pink, pink, pink. Yeah, it's selling off, so we may want to wait for more confirmation here. I'll buy in at a lower price. Go to grid, go to single grid. We're going to look at BTC as a whole. Let's look at the 5 minute. Oh yeah, okay, so yeah, it's finding its support was broken where it was right here, as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. Now its new support can be literally way down here, guys, at 17,000, and it could also be down at 69,000. So this thing can sell off quite a bit. This is the most it's sold off in recent days, so definitely be aware of that. Mara, same thing. Potentially can go back down to that 1940 level, 1950 level. So do be aware. I mean, obviously it can go down all the way back to $14 if it wanted to. So this is a bit of a riskier move. Let's go back to our grid here. I know there's a strong correlation with this. This starts to spike up. There it goes. Now it could be a fake out, obviously. We're going to buy some more. So we bought at 10 at 2018, 10 at 2029, and 10 at 2017, giving us a new average of 2021. We're ready. We're ready for when this spikes up. There it goes. Bought 6 more. Bought 6 more at 2020. Average price is 2021. Now let's see how much money we can lock in. And go over to sell. Keep our one lucky share, so we'll sell 35 shares. Hello, good morning. Welcome. Welcome to the live stream. Thanks for spending part of your day with us. We are trading Mara today based off of what Bitcoin is doing. As you can see, Bitcoin had a huge sell-off this morning, and as well as Mara. Mara had a huge sell-off. Now Bitcoin is rising. We're waiting. We're very patient. I started getting a little impatient here at that $70,000 mark, so I started loading up around that 2030. I bought at 2029. I bought at 2018. I bought at 2020 and 2017. So I'm buying right in this little area here. Now, it doesn't mean it has to go up. It could actually go down before it goes up even more. It can continue to sell off for the next day or two. Which is okay, because I'm comfortable with my trade enough to know that even if it doesn't play out according to what I want it to do today, I would be comfortable holding Mara overnight. If it gets lows at like $19, then that's okay, because I know it can bounce back up. Now, seeing these lows from 19 to 1930 to 1960 to 1950, it's creating an upward pattern. Even though it had a huge sell-off today, there is an upward pattern that's still being established. So if it did bounce off of, say, 1950 even, we would be okay in the fact that it can potentially go back up. As you can see, huge green candles yesterday. So obviously, you know, we bought a little bit on the overbought side. Going up 8%, we should have expected some sort of a pullback. And we are seeing a pullback, but nothing significant really, which is great. Now, we did see a big pullback here on this red candle, which is good for us because this gave us an opportunity to buy shares, obviously, as it's going down, get a cheaper price for potential to get up, you know, 5% today. Will it go up 5%? Doesn't necessarily have to, but it looks like we've established some type of support here. It is starting to move up in an upward direction now. And we're going to put our support level, like, let's just say right here, because it did touch multiple times, okay? Several times, actually, almost 3. It's touched where those overbought levels are. I'm going to bring this up slightly, because right there is where it touched 1, 2, 3 times. Now, that really doesn't mean anything. All it means is there's potential support right here. Going from 70.62 up, it's like a 21% move, which means Mara should move slightly up as well. Now again, this thing can come way, way down. It is in that overbought level. It's trying to hold its support at that 70,700 mark, but it doesn't look like it's going to. So this may be a company that we just continue to add to, or we may have to wait for just have to wait for it to go up. That's weird. Why did my phone turn off? Whoa, that's weird. Why did my video end? says it's red. It's really bad. I'm sorry for the choppiness, guys. That's weird. I wonder why. Wonder why it's being like that. Is that better? Better quality? Let's take a look. Why is my quality so bad? I guess it's not. I mean, it is, but I guess it'll be okay. Probably the weather. Anytime it even thinks about raining or it's slightly windy around here, the quality is really, really bad. Weird. 8 o'clock. It looks like it's selling off pretty good today. Well, what goes up must eventually come down. And what goes down, if it's a good company, it can potentially go back up. So it may bounce off of this 1954 level, which means we'll have, 75 cents loss per share, with the potential for it to bounce back up. But this is definitely a day where it's selling off. Down about $10 right now, which isn't too bad. $12 could be worse. I've lost 50. I've lost $100. You only actually lose the money when you sell. So these are all unrealized losses right now. Got a little bit in too soon. Got a bit too greedy. Wanting this to just go up, trying to force this play to happen instead of waiting for confirmation. Fear of missing out can get you as well, as far as, okay, hey, I've already lost out on, 1.5% of a move, when there's still potential for, another 3.5%, and then you actually are now down about that much. About almost 2%. So even if it did recover, it'd have to recover 2% just to get back to where I am. And then another, any type of profit would have to be more than 2.25%. So definitely a day, definitely a sell-off day for Bitcoin and Mara. Should have known. They've been tracking highs for quite some time. Gonna go ahead and take off the double grid here. But as you can see, they've been kind of playing within this range for a little while here. I can delete that one. I can delete this one and kind of give us a better picture here. I'm gonna get rid of some of these lines because we already talked about that in our previous video. Oh dang, I got all kinds right there. Okay, so bigger picture, it is going along with its trend still of upward, upward momentum, higher highs, higher lows. Right now it's correcting itself a little bit from yesterday's breakout. Went up like 8% in a single day, so now it's going to come back down. Now, if it breaks this line and starts to come down, I'll have to sell for a loss. But if it bounces off of this yellow or green line and starts pushing back up, then we'll be safe here. Okay, so we're going to delete that one as well. But as you can see with these red areas, I'm going to take that one out. that it's kind of been tracking in this area for quite some time. It hasn't left this range. So knowing that from the last few days or last week, I should have known that buying up here was a bad idea. Thinking that this was going to keep going up is not necessarily the best thing you can do, because especially identifying key resistance levels. There's obviously really strong resistance here. It's had a lot of struggle to even push past this area compared to when it blew past this area the first time. So that should have shown me a good indication, like, hey, don't buy. Wait till it comes back down, and then we could have bought down at like that $19.80, $19.40 level. And now we're sitting kind of like in the middle here. So buying down low and even to here is a 10% profit. But now that I'm at like 2021, there's only a 5% profit with a 4% potential for loss. Now we are down about $14, which isn't really nothing to me. I mean, I guess it could be to some, but yeah, selling off. We're going to be waiting for this to bounce, because I do not want to cover. I do not want to sell for a loss when I know I have a good trading plan here. I have a great strategy. I just went in too soon. That's just the gist of it. I went in a little bit too soon, continuing to sell off, buying on the first green candle that I seen, showing the slightest indication of it going up. Should not have done that, obviously. So we're going to be holding on to this company for a little while, waiting to see what it does. Does it potentially, bounce here at 1975? Does it sell off and bounce maybe at 1940? Eventually this will go back up. It's just a matter of time and knowing when exactly, and understanding next time I should wait, especially when there's strong sell-off pressure. I should wait for that confirmation. One green candle doesn't mean anything. Right now we're chasing our stock, and we don't want to be chasing our stock right down. We want to add to our profits as it goes up. So be aware of that. I will be holding this company throughout the day. If this does manage to find its support level here and be able to go up, that's about a 6% profit, buying at these key areas down here. And if it manages to go up to 2021 and I'm able to get a little skin in the game, possibly 3 to 5%. More realistically, though, probably about 3%. That's not too bad on the day. Out of like $700, $714.21, it'd be like another $20 day. Yesterday I made $25 on Mara. The day before that I made $20 on Mara. So altogether making about 45 bucks. Missing out on a lot of opportunity. Could have made over $150, leaving about $100 on the table. So yeah, some days are good, some days are bad, and some days are kind of in the middle. Thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate your time. We will see you in tomorrow's live stream, same time, same place. You guys all have an amazing rest of your day. Let's end this week on a green note. I know I sure am. And thank you.